Sky Squad, we are back in the building. And y'all remember, okay, about a week or so ago, we talked about the YBF article that released the details about Phaedra Parks being courted to potentially come back to Atlanta, but the network wanting to develop that relationship and further and deepen it with her. So they also offered her the opportunity to show up on Married to Medicine and to join that show, right? So we get that via the YBF about a week or two ago, maybe. I can't remember what was the exact date of that article of that video. That video was December the 28th, okay, 2022. So we got that tea, right? Today, okay, the news has made the rounds again, further strengthening this idea that perhaps Phaedra could be joining the show. So today we get Carlos King confirming that yes, Phaedra has been approached to join Married to Medicine. So if you guys noticed on his Instagram, he posted the King confirming Phaedra Parks and Married to Medicine rumors. Okay. The key is confirming the rumors, right? Now, when you watch his entire video, he does not confirm whether or not she is signed on the dotted line, but he confirms that she has been approached. The network is very, very, very interested, as we have said before, with her being on Ultimate Girls Trip, not once, but twice the lady, okay? They love her. They had her over in Dubai. And Carlos talked about her presence adding to the conversation with regards to Dubai and whether or not her presence would add to the conversation about Married to Medicine, which is already one of the best, if not the best, reality television show on Bravo and the most underrated reality television show on Bravo as well. And so Carlos mentions how some of the cast members feel like Married to Medicine is like the stepchild of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. And the thought is, will this make Married to Medicine, will it take Married to Medicine into a different level of the conversation with regards to the notoriety of the show in terms of how the network views it, promotes it, etc.? And do I think that she would add to the conversation? I do. We know that she is friends with Quad. We know that Atlanta is small, okay? We know that, listen, there is an opportunity there because they've done Watch What Happens Live together. Carlos even revealed that they filmed a scene together, okay? I don't know if that scene actually aired or not, okay? But the fact of the matter is, these Atlanta ladies, they mix it up together a lot. So it would be a no-brainer. And then the possibility of Quad, Dr. Heavenly, and Phaedra all on the same show, the level of shade would reach epic heights. Now, the question that Carlos also posed is, would Phaedra be a distraction to the already established friendships within the cast, right? Because what we know from Married to Medicine, and the reason why it works, is because this is one of those shows where the cast has remained mostly the same for much of the time that the show has been on the air. Dr. Heavenly, I believe, was even supposed to be on season 1, but declined to do it for whatever her own reasons were, from what I recall her saying. So this is a tight-knit group, and would adding Phaedra to that mix be a distraction? Well, I mean, not much more of a distraction than adding Anila, who really had no ties to the group outside of Toya. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like adding Phaedra and the network now open to this idea of mixing it up a bit with the characters. You know what I'm saying? You have Taylor from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, seasons what, 1 through 3. She did Ultimate Girls Trip, and that also led her to the transition of going to Real Housewives of Orange County as a friend, because she actually lives in Orange County. The demand was there, particularly once people saw her back on our television screens. It made sense, right? So now you have Eva and Phaedra returning back to Ultimate Girls Trip for season 4, okay? And clearly the network is like, we need more Phaedra, because they know what an asset she is. She is hilarious. Now, for those of you guys who are asking, well, what would she be doing on Married to Medicine? Well, the word on Giselle's streets is that she is dating or engaged to a doctor. Now, I'm not sure about the engaged part, but I do know about the dating part. But if you guys will recall, as Carlos pointed out, on Ultimate Girls Trip, she was very cagey about her love life. Okay. Very cagey about answering any questions about her love life. So now the question is going to be, are you going to be open about your love life when you get on this show? Because it is called Married to Medicine. And these ladies, for the most part, seem to hold nothing back when it comes to their relationship. Hence the term Married to Medicine, right? So, it looks like there is a strong possibility. Also, if you look here, look closely, you will see those fire emojis from Dr. Heavenly, definitely indicating her support for the show. Because I think if you have ever listened to Dr. Heavenly is all for the betterment of the show. What is going to make for a good show? She knows what to do on in an interview. She knows, like, I can't like, I wish I could describe to you the energy of working with a Dr. Heavenly, even in an interview capacity. It's like when you're interviewing her and she's on the screen, she is like on fire already. And so you have to step up and meet that energy. And you're like, okay, she came to play today. Let's play. Let's have a good time. So that's the energy she's bringing. And so I'm sure she would be excited to also know that now, okay, there's yet another player on the board who is bringing that same high level of energy. And I think that Phaedra, being who she is in this reality TV space, would also elevate what's already great. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this could be great. We have Carlos King confirming that he's known about this for over a month at this point. So the key is now, with all this chatter, I'm hopeful that the network can see that people are all in favor of a Phaedra Parks return to the network in general. I'm here for it all the way. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Phaedra will officially sign on the dotted line? Do you think the deal is sealed? I mean, what's your thoughts on it? I want to know. Again, we're talking about this again. We've got confirmation from Carlos King, who has deep connections in the industry. So this is something that's looking more and more like it's a big possibility, which even makes me more excited for 2023 as we move forward. So y'all, let me know what you think about this whole thing, and we will catch you in the next video.